guys, and welcome back into, of course, yet again another Review Bros pre-workout review, and it comes with me, Aaron. Good to have you guys watching from your sofas at home as we go through this kindly named pre-workout Skull Crusher. And just how potent is this stuff? Is it going to be as powerful as the name might suggest to some? As we go through those usuals: taste, price, label, and primarily the effects of this product in the gym where we are making the most of these products. Is it going to be worth your hard-earned cash at home? Before we find that out, please drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your comments below if you can, guys. It is appreciated. We love you for it. It helps us out, and in turn, we're going to help you out by putting at least 3 honest reviews per the week to save money on products that might not do anything at all to those that might absolutely bring you towards your fitness goals. Let's not keep you waiting, guys. Let's get into Skull Crusher. The first segment, guys, taste and mixability. How's this product going to do when it concerns consuming it? Well, does it even matter with a name like Skull Crusher what your pre-workout tastes like? I still argue it does to some degree. And I like the fact this product actually comes in 4 different flavours. It comes in mango maracuja, lychee fruit, and dragon's fruit. And the 4th flavour, you ask, is the one we've got in hand today, which is citrus peach. Not too sure if that's going to zoom in on that. They haven't gone too in depth with their graphics on those flavours. Right there next to the barcode. Who knows? So let's do it anyway, guys. So it is 1 scoop, 2 scoops. And what I'll say is, with a pre-workout like this, with a name like this, always weigh your scoops, guys. A scoop in this should weigh 8.75 grams. And I've weighed that out. A flat scoop is pretty much exact. So 2 of them go in for the 17.5 grams you want. In they go. Citrus peach. Do those 2 even go together? I can't recall a time I've ever had those 2 together. But let's see what it can do for us. Give it a good mix up, and we've got tiniest bit of froth in there, nothing major. Mixability. There's a few little bits on the bottom. Again, probably won't focus in on that. It might not. But I've seen better. I've definitely seen worse though. Oh, bit of a pop there. So let's do it. Citrus peach going down the hatch. As expected, it's just a weird combination of things. I mean, it's quite nice. I'm going to be honest. It is quite nice. You get the hit of peach, and then the citrus kicks in the back end. Like peach and lemon, I guess. Honestly, if anything, it's just a bit weird. It's quite nice. It's nice. I'm just not too sure the 2 go together. I've never had citrus peach in my life. Drop the comments below if you have. But honestly, as an overall, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. The 2 actually taste nice. If they'd split them up, peach, it would have been a good peach. Lemon or lime, it would have been good lemon and lime. But the 2 mixed together is just a bit weird. But no negatives. It's a bit sweet, no sourness there at all. There's no nasty medicinal aftertones, no bitterness. Just weird. Anyway, price point, let's go. So, we are into the price point of Skull Crusher. Are you going to need a mortgage to get your hands on this product? Well, no, is the ultimate answer. So the guys here, Fitness Authority, FA Nutrition, they might better be known as, developed loads of products, including Angel Dust that we've reviewed, Napalm Energizer, we've reviewed. When you go on their official website, guys, I cannot emphasize how many different pre-workout products they've got. So many, like crazy amounts. This one's obviously on there. This one comes in at 99 Polish zloty. Now, when you do the translation over to Great British Sterling, for the 99 zloty that it costs, equals £18.24. Very cheap, of course. You know that is for a pre-workout starting point. It comes in 40 or 20 servings. We always go by maximum serving here because most of you will do that. Therefore, you get 20 servings out of it. And when you do the math, you divide it up by that serving size, it comes in at just 91 pence per serving. 8.5 on our consistent pricing scale. Just misses by a penny the 9 out of 10 range. Very affordable pre-workout, very cheap, in line actually with the other products that I mentioned a minute ago. Very affordable, cheap. Ultimately, does that matter? As we move into the label and the effects, is it gonna blow your skull apart? Let's find out. Into the label of Skull Crusher. Now, with a name like that, it has got to be packing the most illicit goods money can buy. Let's throw that label up on the screen now. And let's go through it. What have we got here? So we're going obviously by maximum serving. The 2 scoops or the 17.5 gram serving size. So we've got citrulline to malate. We're hoping for a 2-to-1 ratio. We're not sure. We get 6 grams of it. So that could be 3 grams of citrulline if it's a 1-to-1. Or it'll be 4.5 grams if it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Nitric oxide production in the body, pumps, vascularity, nutrient delivery to the muscle cell. That's what it's there for. We have beta-alanine at the clinical dose, 3.2 grams for the beta tingle. The itchy, scratchy pre-workout as the pre-workout kicks in. Also helps with endurance once you've taken it for a long enough period of time. Okay, so next up we've got taurine at 2 grams, double what I'd say the normal dosage is for electrolyte balance, energy production, hydration, athletic performance, jack of all trade amino acid, okay? We got L-tyrosine at 800 milligrams. Would have liked to have seen 1,000, but we're not too far away. It's the amino acid responsible for cognition, clarity, getting you in the zone in the gym. We've got GABA up next at a 400 milligram dosage. Hefty. Now GABA is associated to sleep. It's a sleep chemical, sleep hormone. It's going to get you in a nice state. Some say mood elevation, some say euphoria, some say a bit of highness, some say just sleep. We're going to find out in the effects. We got caffeine, 400 milligrams above the normal, 4 cups worth of coffee, a stimulation point from there. We then have choline bitartrate at a pitiful 200 milligrams, almost pointless. Even at a gram, it's considered the least effective choline version. Would have preferred alpha GPC, something along those lines. Ultimately, it is there for the focus and clarity, but at that dosage, I'm not too sure. And actually up next is the alpha GPC, 150 milligrams. Would have liked to have seen that doubled. In truth, it's going to work with the choline bitartrate and the L-tyrosine to give you a little bit more focus. We're going to see. We're going to see. We have niacin up next, which is your vitamin B12 or B6 or B3. I always get it around the wrong way, but nonetheless, not necessarily needed in a pre-workout. General energy production. And niacin, I'm not too sure about the 10 milligram dosage, but any more and you can start getting niacin flushing, a reddening of the skin, a heated feeling, almost like beta-alanine. And then some say in turn gives you a sense of urgency and shit's kicking in. We'll see. And vitamin B6 last up. Again, general bodily function. There's the label. It's not what I expected. It's not what I wanted to see. I'll be honest with you. With a label like that, with a photo like that, Skull Crusher, I expected DMAA, at the very least DMHA, amp citrate, N-methyltyramine, some crazies in there. Truth is, jumping the gun, I think we're reliant on the beta-alanine and the caffeine. Do I think the other things are dosed enough? Maybe the citrulline. I'm jumping ahead, guys. Let's move into the effects of this product. We are there into the effects of this product. It's called Skull Crusher. It's by Fitness Authority, the guys that brought us Angel Dust. And how much power does this pack? Is it for the regular, mortal human being? We're going to give it to you straight. From the beginning though. Beta-alanine actually comes in respectfully. 7 to 8 out of 10 on that beta scale. I think it's amplified a little bit because of the niacin. You get a slightly internal sense of heating, a small sense of flushing around the body, around the ears, just heating things up, giving you that sense of urgency, giving you that energy drive that gets you going on down to the gym. It's a placebo effect effectively, but if a placebo effect gets you doing shit, does it all too much matter? That's the reality of placebo. Now, what comes in next is actually a respectable amount of energy. And I'm not surprised. 400 milligrams of caffeine is going to do that for 99% of us out there. Obviously, I'm saying 99. Why not 100? A percentage of us out there are just tolerant to caffeine. We're resistant now. We've used pre-workouts for too long. We take too many other stimulants throughout the day, energy drinks, coffee, Coca-Cola, etc, etc, etc. And caffeine alone doesn't tickle or stoke the fire. It just doesn't quite get you there. For us, myself, Craig, we still feel 400 milligrams of caffeine. We are lucky, and our fingers are crossed that that'll always be the way, because we take stim breaks every now and again. Stim junkies, it's not for you. It's not for you. It needed to be carrying those illicits, DMAA, DMHA, N-methyltyramine, AMP citrate, etc, etc, etc. Caffeine alone is not going to be ticking the potent box. Beginners, intermediates, it's going to give you enough energy, that's for sure. It does wean off towards the end of the session. I do think the GABA restrains that caffeine and keeps it back at bay.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
But for most of you, it'll do the job from an energy point of view. Now, in terms of potency and energy, compared to everything on the market, it probably would only get like a 7 out of 10. And that's because of that more than average caffeine dosage. You know at home if you're tolerant, resistant or sensitive to caffeine as to how much this is going to affect you. What comes in next? I mean, nothing really comes in next. Pumps. Okay at best. Focus. Okay at best. No illicits, no hiddens in this product. It's not one of these Excelsiors where it gives you a friendly label and then it comes kicking at the door. It just won't come kicking. It might come knocking, trying to sell you some nice energy providers bill, but it won't come kicking anyone's door in. And that's all that can be said. Energy weans off towards the end of the workout. Pumps, they're okay. Focus, okay. What I will say, product doesn't give you any negatives, no nausea, appetite suppression, crashes, sickness, sweating, none of that. It just tops you up with that beta-alanine. Very, 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 very reminiscent of Angel Dust. And I'll be honest, if I didn't know all too much better, which I don't, you could pour the powders into each container and you might not even notice a difference. That's the new Angel Dust, by the way. The original Angel Dust, different story. That was slapping you in the face. Hardcore. The new ones, unfortunately, no. That's the truth. This one, unfortunately, that name, is a kick in the teeth whilst you're down. The girlfriend's just walked out. This comes in to try and cheer you up. No, it wants to give you a secondary backhand as you're crying on the floor. It's just not going to do anything to cheer you up. Not much more can be said, guys. I want to thank you at home for watching. This is not what you came for. It's not what we expected. And I'm sorry to break it, but I'm sure you'd rather we be honest, hey? Appreciate you watching. Cheers, guys. As always, stay stimmed. Not on this one.